What's going on, guys? WILDCAT here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Q&A video. I like doing these every now and then. It's been about 5 or 6 months since my last one. I just think it's good to answer your guys' questions, whatever they may be. For me, I like to keep it non-video game related. But yeah, so I asked a couple days ago on Twitter for you guys' questions. If you don't follow me on Twitter, the link down below is in the description. That's how you can keep track of whatever I'm doing. I post a lot on Twitter. I have like 60,000 tweets or some shit. I'm always tweeting all day. So yeah, that's how you can get a hold of me or check out what I'm doing, or send me in questions for a Q&A like this one. So yeah, first let me get into the gameplay. The gameplay you're watching is Dungeon Hunter 5. It is a free hack and slash mobile game. It's pretty awesome. You can go in, it's got a lot of RPG elements. You can craft all various kinds of weapons and armor, and there's an evolution system, and you can do this fusion thing where you fuse old crappy armor or weapons into new armor or weapons, better armor or weapons. It's got multiplayer mode. You can play co-op with friends you meet online or friends you have in real life. You can do guild wars where you join a guild, create a guild. You can do this stronghold mode where you build your own dungeon and base, and it's really cool, and I've had a lot of fun playing the game, so that's going to be the gameplay in the background. If you guys would like to check out this game for yourself, it is free on iOS or Android. Just check the link down below in the description. Thank you to GameLoft for sponsoring this video and hooking me up with this game because I've had a lot of fun playing it. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the questions. Alright, so the first question is a pretty basic one, but I don't think I've ever answered it in any of my Q&As. Lucy Unicorn asks, what is your favorite food? Now, I don't have a single favorite food, but I do have many foods that I really like. One of my favorite foods that I can think of is chicken and noodles, which is like a Thanksgiving dinner thing where you get noodles with chicken cooked in it, and then you get like mashed potatoes served with it. It's all like gravy filled and everything, and then you get corn. And I mix the noodles, the chicken, and the mashed potatoes all up, and I could eat that until I puke. It's so good. Another thing I really like is chicken parmesan. My mom makes really good chicken parmesan. I'm sure she makes better chicken parmesan than your mom because your mom sucks. So yeah, those are probably two of my favorite foods. Christian Solano asks, what is your favorite movie? Once again, I don't really have a single favorite movie that I can think of. I have like 4 or 5 that I really like. Off the top of my head, one that I really like is Saving Private Ryan. In terms of funny movies that I really like Dumb and Dumber, Anchorman, the first one. I don't like the second one. What else? I really like The Bourne Identity, and some of the Bourne movies are really good. But yeah, The Martian recently became one of my favorite movies. I really enjoyed that movie. It's very good. But once again, I don't have a single favorite movie, but I have those that I really like, so I'm sure there are more. Garrett asked, will you do a house tour? Now, I mentioned when I moved into my last house that I would do a house tour. But once I got that house all put together, I realized that it really wasn't anything special, not really worth doing a video on. The new house that I've recently moved into, though, is pretty cool, and once I get some more furniture put in the house and it gets put together a little bit more, I do think I'll do a house tour. If that's something you guys want to see, let me know in the comments. But yeah, so maybe once the house gets put together. Nathan asks, 5 places around the world you'd love to visit. Now, I've never actually traveled outside the United States, so I need to get a passport. But when I do get a passport, I want to go to Japan. Me and my girlfriend really want to go to Japan, visit Tokyo, and I don't know what else to fucking go do in Japan, but yeah, we want to go to Japan, both me and her, so I think that's something we're probably going to do. Probably within the next 3 years, I'd say we'll go do that. I really want to go to Vegas at some point, just because I've always played poker and I'm really into gambling, and I think it would be fun to go to Vegas one weekend and probably lose money, but hey, it would be fun. New York City I've never been to. I've been to several cities in the US, but never been to New York City, and I want to go there. I'd like to go to the UK sometime and hang out there, maybe see some of my friends that live over there. But yeah, just hang out over there, and maybe Germany. I think Germany would be cool. Maybe take a fast car on the Autobahn, that'd be cool. But yeah, those are, I guess, 5 places I'd like to visit. But Japan is probably the one most likely to happen in the next 3 years. Maybe also Las Vegas, but yeah. So there you go. Ronald asks, would you rather travel to the past or the future, and why? Now, for me, this is easy. I would much rather travel to the future, and there's several reasons. One reason I wouldn't want to go to the past is because you can just read about that shit. You learned about it in history class. You can watch documentaries. And there's not really a time period I would like to go see, honestly. I just don't care that much. Whereas if you go to the future, you have no expectations of nothing what it would be like. So it'd be super crazy, things would be really different. Also, there's some like financial gain there. You could go and like figure out winning lottery numbers or something, or winning sports teams and then bet on them and all, you know, the Back to the Future shit. But yeah, so I personally would much rather go to the future. Breeze asks, what are your thoughts on how scary the fact that Donald Trump is so close to becoming president? I'm actually super surprised, and I haven't really been paying attention too much to this whole presidential race and everything going on. I haven't really been paying much attention, and it just kind of like, I don't know, like a year ago, I guess, it was like, Donald Trump's gonna be running for president, whatever, and that's just kind of my mentality I had about the whole thing, was just he was running and didn't really have a chance, and now all of a sudden it's like dawning on me that he's very likely going to be the next president, which is fucking insane to me. But yeah, it kind of really snuck up on me because I haven't really been paying attention to it. And in the back of my head the whole time I was just thinking, oh, Donald Trump is running for president. But yeah, it's becoming a reality, and that's kind of terrifying. Nell, I think? Nell. I think it's Nell. Nell asks, how did you choose the name of your dogs? Now, I actually didn't choose the name of Archie, which is our black Australian Shepherd. That's actually Kelly, my girlfriend. That's her dog. And just when she moved in with me, she brought the dog along with her. So I didn't name Archie. She had Archie for a couple years before she met me. And then when she moved in and we got a house, I got a Dalmatian named Kino, who you guys have seen, I think, once on this channel. But if you follow me on Twitter, you see him all the time. But yeah, I got a Dalmatian named Kino, and a lot of people know how I got that name for him, and some people don't. But I actually named him after Kino der Toten, the Zombies map. And Kino means cinema in German, so it's kind of related to YouTube and videos, I guess, somehow. But I don't know. I wanted to name him something video game related, and Kino sounded really cool to me, and it has to do with zombies, and Kino der Toten was one of the first maps of the first YouTube videos I watched, and it's kind of the map that got me into doing YouTube, into zombies, which led me into YouTube. So yeah, really cool. That's why I named him that. So there you go. Joe McCormick asks, are you gonna car videos anytime soon? I'm assuming he means, are you gonna make car videos anytime soon? So some of you guys know, some of you guys who follow me on social media know that I've been getting really into cars lately, and I got a new car about 6 months back, and I really, really like it. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what it is, or Instagram, you know what it is. You can check those links in the description. But yeah, getting that car has really gotten me into cars, and I like going to car shows, I like going to car meets, I like going to dealerships just to look at cars. I've just gotten super into cars. I want to get a car that I can start working on myself and learn how to do all that, but I did actually buy some GoPro equipment so I could do car vlogs where it's like me vlogging but inside my car and stuff, or I could make a video reviewing my car, something like that. I don't know, I just don't know if there's an audience for it here. I don't know if you guys would really care, if you'd even like that sort of thing. Let me know in the comments if you do, and maybe I'll do some. But for now, the only thing I really think I would do is car vlogs, and I don't currently have anything I want to vlog about or talk about, so until that happens, probably no car videos. But yeah, let me know. Did you play any sports in high school? I did actually play sports all throughout high school, every season. In the fall, I would play football. In the winter, I would play basketball, and then in the spring, I would play golf. And then my junior year, I got hurt in a four-wheeler accident. I had my spleen removed and everything, and I wasn't sure I wanted to do football. I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to do with my injury. So I tried out soccer, and I don't know, it's just not quite for me. So I did end up playing football that season. And yeah, I had a lot of fun playing sports. My favorite was probably golf, just because it's the easiest. It was the most fun. You would just hang out with your friends and practice golf and try and get good at it. Just hang out. Golf was the least stressful and the most fun for me, so that's the one I enjoyed the most. Now I probably enjoy playing basketball the most, and I've always enjoyed football as far as like watching it. But I wasn't really all that good. I wasn't the biggest kid, so I wasn't very good as far as physical stuff in football. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing sports in high school. Hawaiian Boy asks, have you ever wondered what you would have done if you never started your YouTube career? This is something I do think about, and especially when I'm feeling unmotivated or something with YouTube, or I'm just kind of burnt out or bored, I really think like, man, what would I be doing if I wasn't doing YouTube? And it kind of helps me appreciate where I'm at with YouTube and all the support you guys give me and things like that. I really do think about it, and I would be graduating college around now. A lot of my friends are graduating college now, and I would probably be searching for a job. I don't know what that would be. Maybe something engineering related. I was going to school for computer science, but I'm not sure if that was my thing. I don't know. I would probably still maybe have a year left of school, actually, because I changed my major and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Probably still working a part-time job, going to school, busting my ass, trying to learn stuff, and then hoping that I can get a job at the end of it. But yeah, luckily I don't have to worry about that. I got this YouTube thing going, and I'm really appreciative of it, and I really enjoyed doing it, and I always think about that every now and then to put things into perspective. And the final question here from Ethan ties into the last one. He asks, what was it like deciding to drop out of college, quit other work, and focus solely on YouTube as a career? Now, at the time, that's not what really I thought of it as. I didn't think, oh, I'm just gonna drop this stuff so I can focus on YouTube as my career. That's what I'm gonna do for a living for the rest of my life. I still don't think that way. I don't think anybody who does YouTube thinks that way. We all know that at some point in time, it's probably gonna go away. People are gonna lose interest in our videos or whatever. I hope that's not the case. Maybe I hope in 20 years I'm still doing YouTube videos, but I don't see that happening. But I also don't see it going away in the next 5 years, but I don't see it as a career. Maybe it can turn into a career. Maybe I can find another job through this. But at the time, it was just, I was going to college, I was working a part-time job, and doing YouTube on the side of all that. And eventually YouTube started gaining some traction. I started to get a bigger channel, and I started to make decent money, and then I was able to quit my part-time job and do YouTube as my part-time job. And then eventually my YouTube channel got even bigger, and I was still going to school, and the two started to conflict a lot. I would be in school thinking about YouTube videos or on Twitter, replying to people or things like that. I was super distracted. And then when I was coming and doing my YouTube stuff, I didn't feel like I should be doing it because I should be doing schoolwork, and they just conflicted. And that was when I had to make the big decision of whether to stop YouTube basically and focus more on school, or to stop school and focus on YouTube. And I think I made the right decision, but I obviously stopped school, focused on YouTube, because YouTube is here and now. You know, I didn't know if it was going to be there when I was done going to school, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to jump on this, have a lot of fun doing this, whatever happens happens. And so far it's all worked out, and I really want to thank you guys for that. And yeah, but it was a really scary moment for me, but I'm really glad I did it, and it's worked out really well so far. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Alright guys, that's going to wrap up the Q&A. Once again, I want to say thank you to GameLoft for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to check out Dungeon Hunter 5, click the link down below in the description. Download it. Like I said, it's free to play on iOS and Android, and I've had fun playing it, so check it out. Thank you guys for your questions. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button. If you want to see more, click the like button. Leave me some comments down below with some suggestions, feedback, whatever it may be. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.